Films with similar endings to Titanic. Ah, the Titanic. The gold standard of disaster romance films where, spoiler alert, but not really, the ship hits the iceberg and sinks. You've got the star-crossed lovers, societal confines, all coming to a tragic end. So you're looking for films that leave you with that same heart-wrenching feeling when the credits roll, huh? All right, let's dive in, no pun intended. Atonement follows the lives of young lovers torn apart by a false accusation and the ensuing war. This film resonates with Titanic's themes of love, loss, and the irreversible consequences of our actions. Like our ill-fated lovers on the RMS Titanic, Atonement's pair faces a catastrophic conclusion, shrouded with the melancholy of what could have been. Romeo plus Juliet Baz Luhrmann's modern retelling of Shakespeare's tragedy is cinematic proof that love doesn't always win. Luhrmann's visually stunning take, with Leo DiCaprio again, pre-Titanic, ends in that tried-and-true Shakespearean tragic fashion. Young love thwarted by circumstance and rash decisions, reminiscent of Jack and Rose's romance cut short by equally tragic and cold waters. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Not a disaster film, but the ending packs a comparable emotional punch that Titanic leaves you with. It's about love defying the limitations of time, and much like Titanic, it crescendos to a bittersweet finale, complete with flooding tears. Yours, not the movie's setting this time. The Perfect Storm. Based on a true story, just as Titanic was, it brings the same devastating realization that against nature's fury, even the bravest and the strongest are vulnerable. The film builds its characters, making you root for them, akin to Jack and Rose. Ultimately, though, it delivers the gut punch where not everyone makes it out alive. The Notebook. While not exactly a disaster movie, its ending gives you a similarly overwhelming flush of emotion, with a love story enduring the brutality of time and eventually surrendering to it. It's that powerful notion of love triumphing over every challenge, but still succumbing to the ultimate fate that joins The Notebook to Titanic in tragic romantic lore. So there you have it, movies that'll have you reaching for the tissues and marinating in a melancholic state for hours, much like our dear Titanic. It seems that a story like that of Jack and Rose, where the stars are so tragically misaligned, is a narrative device that, when executed well, never fails to captivate an audience. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go watch a comedy to balance things out. I recommend you do the same after this lineup.